some more details on Mike Dunaway. He literally showed you his whole swing in the upcoming drill. If you watch carefully, you can even see his grip. It's a butterfly grip forming the letter M, clearly shown here at this angle. It allows our right hand to square properly and still push through the strike. Note the exit shaft angle matches the shoulders. I want to show you how a simple hanger can define motion in a swing. Imagine a hanger from your elbows to your wrists. What would happen to that hanger as he swings? You can analyze swings and body movements in this manner. The hanger here would slide to the ground and a 45 away from him. Next frame it would be fairly level, and then he folds it up. His left arm now behind his head. The hanger doesn't move now, but the shoulder drops. The hanger here would slide backwards towards his right foot. At strike, hanger squares. Now we can't see it, but the shaft exits square to the shoulder line. Here's a current pro with a PGA style swing. His hanger pattern is totally different. Tried to mimic his patterns in these stills. Hanger falls forward, here level, then folded up but at an entirely different angle. His hands drop the hanger down. It would then slide to the right foot, square through strike, and then once again we'll see an exit shaft pattern. It's on a much higher angle due to what preceded it. We can see the comparison here. One hits 380. The other 270. Try a hanger to mimic this pattern. Hanger lets you realize it's a totally different technique.
Okay, simple drill. I showed you before. We just set the hanger as an example, and it's a triangle of your elbows to your wrists and your hands. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Now, from this view, if I'm doing Dunaway, you could see that he simply turns to his side. This triangle's intact, but it would slide towards my right foot. That's the angle. If I let this go right now, it simply would slide right down to the right foot. And then it comes back behind him where it's flat, and then he folds up. That's all he's doing. And that's all we do in the swing. And then the shoulder drops. Okay? I didn't move the hands. I literally just dropped my shoulder. You can see that here. Right? Just dropping my shoulder. Right knee comes underneath the head. Now, from this view, it looks like I would drop the triangle back to the right foot. So I turn to the right foot, I lift up, I turn back, and now it would drop down to my right foot. So you can tell that's the way your arms have to move. And it's an easy comparison. It gives you a 3D comparison of what you're trying to do in a swing. Alright? Now there I came very up. He's not coming up. What you can see is he turns, he squares the triangle. With the hanger, you can see it's square to the target. Then he continues to push through with his hand. Okay? Pushing a swing. And if we had a front view, triangle would be here. And his hand breaks this way. And the shaft lines up with his shoulders on the lower angle. I tend to come up. If you were mimicking my swing, you could come up with your hand. pro. He does different moves, but you could mimic it if you wanted to do a PGA style swing. What you'll find is it's harder. You'll see that the triangle moves this way, and then it's gonna fall this way. They lift up, they drop back down, and then they turn. It's a whole nother move to your arms. But this allows you to do analysis and see exactly what that pattern is. And their patterns of movement. If I didn't do the crisscross grip, I couldn't do Dunaway. And that's a crisscross butterfly grip. Okay? What happens is your V runs up this arm, your V runs up this arm. So that allows for the push through the strike. So I can do that move there. So the hanger's very useful in understanding what you're trying to achieve. As far as the club, what you'll find is that you do everything right, and you can still imagine the triangle. Triangle comes up, stays up. It would fall towards your right foot, and then it's pushed through. But it's on an angle to your shoulders. Okay, it's more on this angle. Imagine your shoulder instead up here. And that's what precedes it before movements. And it's very powerful. You can get a very, very powerful swing out of this. And it's different. It's not conventional. It's definitely not PGA. But it's a big swing. Okay? And then right at my foot line, my hands pushing through. That's all it is. So it's exactly the drill that he shows. Exactly. He left no secrets on the table. Do the drill and be a ball striker.